Welcome back. It's time for movie news with the Louz. Do a mic check. Did we get you on?
Hello, hello,
Okay,
hello.
Okay, yes. It's time for movie news with the Louz. We're so glad that you're here.
Well, thank
What's
you.
going on?
First, I'd like to call you out very quickly.
How dare you?
Because it's Red Friday for the Chiefs game. You were
I'm wearing
supposed
red.
to wear your matching, sparkling shoes.
Jeremy.
We talked about this not once but twice.
Jeremy.
And you're nowhere to be found.
I do have matching red sparkle shoes, and I did not ever remember it until you walked in, and I went, oh, my red sparkle
Just for the record, if Sunday does not go our way, it's shoe fault.
Oh, you cannot put this on me. That's too much pressure.
Yeah. Okay.
Too much pressure.
Let's get to movies.
Okay.
Fault.
I can't confirm or confirm that I had a Magic Mike party last night.
What?
At Alamo. Yes, I did.
We were not invited.
No.
Me and some gals, we went to see Magic Mike's Last Dance. This time, Mike takes the stage again, following a business deal that went bust, leaving him broke, and he took on some bartender gigs. Then he meets Salma Hayek, and this is in Florida, and he heads to London with her. And so now this time, it's not necessarily like strip places that the dancing is happening.
They're just doing shows?
But it's a historic stage in London. And I do have to say, is this a award-winning, life-changing movie? No, but it's a really good time, really great dancing, really great. And then there's a specific scene where Channing Tatum does this dancing with a ballerina. I just can't. I mean, he's such a great dancer. End of story.
I know.
I didn't.
And I've never seen any of the Magic Mike stuff because I
haven't either.
don't.
Yeah.
So I don't actually even know anything about what
But
you're
they're
talking
it's
about,
loosely based on the real life of Channing Tatum.
Oh.
Because that's how he started before he became an actor. But they're fun.
Yeah.
Just a fun romp.
Well, you know, they did originally cast me in one of the dancing roles.
Oh, did they, Jeremy?
But there was scheduling
Interesting.
conflicts. And
So you had to back out. That's what happened.
I could not. It was a time commitment, and I was like,
Yeah.
I said, I'm singing with Cassandra and Branson this weekend. I
Thank
can't.
you.
You're
Dancing
I appreciate
later.
That. I appreciate that.
So, Titanic, back on the big screen. I know you've seen that movie.
I believe that was the first movie ever in my life that I went back and saw multiple times in the theater. Yeah.
So it's on the big screen for its 25th anniversary, remastered, and of course we know the story and we know how it ends, and still the debate.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Care. James Cameron went on this whole brigade of whether, because at the end of the movie, sorry if it's a spoiler alert, 25 years later, but Jack and Rose, are in the water at the end, very cold, and Rose is it's a piece of wood, people call it a door, and could she have scooted over and Jack gotten on there and lived?
I did always feel like they could have
move over, lady.
Yeah.
But anyway, so James Cameron hired this forensics person, was like, no, there wasn't enough room, da-da-da. Anyway, funny.
Oh,
I do have a few tidbits on here that, this is, of course, James Spader's epic. He released it, or its biggest box office was that year it came out on Valentine's Day. So hence this timing, of course. And there's some casting tidbits that are really interesting. Johnny Depp was offered the role of Jack before Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So, and just some other fun facts besides Johnny Depp. Tom Cruise was even thought of as Jack. Christian Bale. And, but then James Cameron's like, no, I don't want a British person.
Wait, Kate Winslet was British?
As Jack.
But still.
As Jack.
Okay.
So, anyway, De Niro was offered the role of Captain Smith, and he had to turn that down because he had an infection. Reba McEntire was originally offered the role of Molly Brown, which went to Kathy Bates.
Yeah.
So just some fun tidbits. And then if you do happen to go see it again this weekend or something, then you can think about those things. I love a casting.
Okay, quick tidbit. I wonder if Reba regrets that. Because I would. I'd be like, dang, I should have done that movie. And P.S., we just learned this morning that Jesse Inman has never seen Titanic.
Well, I can
Never.
believe that, and there's a list of other movies that he hasn't seen that he needs to see.
I'm just in shock.
If you're staying in this weekend, new on Netflix is Your Place or Mine. Reese Witherspoon, Ashton Kutcher, they're two long-distance best friends. They change each other's lives when she decides to pursue a lifelong dream, and he volunteers to keep an eye on her teenage son. So, you know, there was a lot of, and I'm sure you saw in all of the tabloids when they were promoting this, Reese and Ashton Kutcher, that they looked awkward. You know, that they weren't, that they just looked awkward together, like they weren't really talking to each other on the red carpet and stuff. The things that people will pull out.
See, I had heard the opposite. I heard they were doing some red carpet. He put his arm around her, and then, you know, all the rumors started going like, oh, they're in love now.
They're a new
I'm like,
couple.
He put his arm around to take like, hey, how you doing? That's all it was.
They're a new couple. Mila Kunis is out. But anyway, also for Big Game Weekend, just reminding you, 80 for Brady. It's inspired by a true story, and it really is fun.
Two viewers have messaged me saying you've got to see 80 for Brady. They said, Jeremy, you would love it.
Yeah,
So I'm
you
like,
would
"That's
love
nice."
it. You would absolutely, because it's really Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, you know, lead it, Sally Field, Rita Moreno as well, and it really is just a fun little romp.
And they said it was hilarious.
It is. It's quite funny, and I took my mom, and we had a great time.
Angry producer Charlie, who will be here in a little bit. He was saying, Jeremy, you got to see this, you'll love it. But okay, hey, thanks for all the movie news.
Yes, thank
Go
you.
Chiefs! All right, coming up, we're going to be talking with Haley Page about some Super Bowl cocktail ideas.
Nice.
We'll be right back.